Are you relocating to the Raleigh area and you've heard of the town Zebulon and you're wondering if it's a great place for you and your family to live? Zebulon is a small town located within Wake County, just east of Raleigh, and has roughly 10,000 residents. It has a smaller, tight-knit community suburban feel, which can be really nice for families looking for affordability in comparison to the larger surrounding cities. Now, according to the U.S. Census Bureau, Zebulon is the second fastest growing town in North Carolina, and a lot of new businesses continue to pop up. According to niche.com, it gives the town of Zebulon an overall rating of a B and public schools an A. Today, I'll be going over the pros and cons of living in Zebulon. If you want to know more of that information, stay tuned because I'm at Hey y'all, welcome to the channel, or welcome back. I'm Brandy Nemergut, a local real estate agent right here in Raleigh, North Carolina. Your connection to all things real estate and all things Raleigh. If you haven't already subscribed to our channel, please click the button below and tap that little bell and you'll be notified every time we drop a new video. Not only do I love making these videos to help y'all, I also love to help you with your real estate needs. So if you're looking to relocate to the area and purchase a home, please feel free to give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email. My information is on the screen right there. I would love to help you. Okay, let's just jump right on in. Our first pro is gonna be affordability. Now, one of the big draws to Zebulon is its affordable housing options. In mid-2023, the median single family house is roughly $375,000. And in Zebulon, you can find communities ranging from low maintenance properties to half acres to an acre lot. So your money is gonna stretch a lot further here in Zebulon than other places in the county. Now, Zebulon's cost of living is roughly about 6.4% lower than the US national average, according to bestplaces.net. Now with that, I'll go into a con, which is gonna be location. Now for some, Zebulon's gonna be too far away from the city, especially if you need to drive into the Research Triangle Park, which is gonna be roughly a 45-minute drive. But in proximity to the Raleigh area, if you need to go, say like to downtown Raleigh, it'll only take you about 25 minutes. Now, Zebulon was even rated #2 in best cities for teleworking. So it's really a great option if you can work from home. Now, a fun fact, 20% of teleworkers currently live in Zebulon. Now, another pro is gonna be the growing economy. Zebulon has experienced a steady economic growth in recent years with a diverse range of industries, including agricultural, healthcare, schools, manufacturing, and even a lot of local jobs with the town. Next, we have the small town atmosphere. Now, depending what you're looking for, you can consider that a con or maybe a pro. Now, Zebulon definitely prides itself in a tight-knit community, and people here are really friendly and welcoming. You'll find great neighborhoods, quiet neighborhoods, and easy access to the Highway 64 and 264, which can get you farther east like Wilson or Greenville, which is home to ECU, go Pirates, or to the west, which will take you to the Raleigh and the Durham area. Now again, if you're looking for affordability and you don't mind driving within a 34 to 45 minute drive, it's definitely a great area to choose. The next pro we have is gonna be schools. Now, according to niche.com, it gives public school ratings here an A. And not only do you have public schools to choose from, there's also private schools and charter schools. One of the more popular charter schools here is gonna be East Wake Academy. Now, while you can't automatically enroll your child in there, they do go off of a lotto system. So it's basically like bingo, they pull numbers and that's how you get in. But it's definitely worth trying to get into the charter school. If you look up their website, you'll see their stats are absolutely amazing and their college graduates are in the high 90 percentile. Now, the next con is gonna be it lacks amenities. Now, there's not a lot of box chain stores here. There's no movie theater. There's no bowling alley. You do have a Walmart, but there's also no Target. You do have a few grocery stores and a handful of restaurants. But aside from that, If you want to do some major shopping, you're going to have to head over into the neighboring cities, which is going to be Knightdale, Wendell, or of course, Raleigh. And if you're looking for nightlife, you definitely will not find it here or those other cities that I just mentioned. You'll have to head in definitely to either Durham or the Raleigh area. Once the sun sets, it's pretty much a quiet city here. Now the next pro we have is outdoor activities. Zebulon has 6 community parks, and Little River Park is going to be the oldest park here in Zebulon. It has a natural flowing river. You can fish, you can hike, you can do a picnic. Now, if you want to try disc golf, you can head over to Zebulon Community Park. It's over 47 acres. They have an 18 course. They have athletic fields, walking trails, tennis courts, basketball, a park for the kids. There's lots of shaded area. And then if you and your family love to catch a baseball game, you can head over to 5 Country Stadium and see the Mudcats. And if you love golf, you can head over to Zebulon Country Club for an 18-hole course. Now, depending where you're coming from, the weather is either going to be a pro or a con. Now, we moved here from the West Coast. We had dry heat, and coming here into the humidity, it was definitely a con for us. Now, one of the big things we noticed when we first came here, spring, there's a 3-week window where the pollen is absolutely insane. It covers a film of yellow over everything. So that was really tough on our allergies. I still haven't acclimated to it after 5.5 years. I still have to take my allergy medicine. And then you roll into summer. Again, you have 2 to 3 months of hot, sticky humidity. It took us about 2 years to really acclimate and be able to stay outside for extended times. But in saying that, we all have air conditioning, so when you can't handle it, you just come right back on inside and get cooled off. But my favorite time of all season is definitely gonna be fall. I love when the fall leaves change in their colors. The weather is absolutely amazing. It mimics California to me, so I absolutely love that. And then I like that we do have winters. Winters get into the 30, 40 degrees sometimes, but they typically sit around the 50s, 60s, so definitely not terrible. And you do have the chance of getting snow. I will say, in saying that, it is nothing like the mountains. You'll get a couple of inches if you're lucky. In the 5 years we've lived here, it's actually only snowed twice where it actually stayed, where we could have some fun. But again, as quick as it comes, it goes. I will have to warn you, if the forecast even says there's gonna be a snowflake in the sky, good luck going to the store and finding milk or bread, because it'll be completely wiped out. There's a running joke here where everybody's like, okay, there was no snow, so now what are you gonna do? Have milk sandwiches? So just be prepared for that. I know we like to joke about it, but they say the reason why is when it does snow, we just don't have the equipment to clear the roads like you do up in other states like New York or Jersey or Connecticut, where they're used to all that snow throughout the year. We just don't have that here. So people basically have to hunker down and relax for a couple days when we do get snow. Now, one of the pros is gonna be the local restaurants and shops. Now, even though it is a small town, we still have some great little shops and restaurants here. If you love supporting little mom and pop shops, definitely head over to McLean's Old Time Cafe. They've been a family-owned restaurant here since 1956. And if you want a good steak locally, head over to Southland Steakhouse. And if you're craving Mexican, check out San Jose's or Del Plaza Mariachi. And my favorite coffee shop is gonna be the Creative Cup. And it's because not only do they make a great cup of coffee, but they have so many different events and classes that they offer, from painting to charcuterie classes to candle making, pottery, sewing, and more. So definitely check out their website and all they have to offer. Now, I know in North Carolina, I talk about this a lot, there is no shortage of breweries and distilleries, and Zebulon is no exception. If you want a refreshing beverage, definitely head over to Old Raleigh Distillery. It's a family distillery that has a tasting room and even has event space. In 2023, the international competition recognized them as the best micro distillery in the world. Yes, I did say world. So definitely stop by, say hey to the owner, Brandy, and grab yourself a drink. And if you're looking for more of an outdoor space, there's the Fall Line. You can do an inside bar, or they have a few chairs outside, And they also have a little lighted area with little chairs and tables. So if you have dogs or your kids want to run around and play while you're grabbing a drink, it's definitely kid and dog friendly. Now another con is going to be the bugs and the wildlife. Now coming from California, I was not prepared for some of this. I'm talking cicadas that are flying and stuck in my hair, to flying cockroaches. You have deer that will run out of the forest while you're trying to drive and jump in your car. I've had possums cross the street. We've also had raccoons come and get into our trash. We have foxes, so we definitely have some wildlife and some bugs here. But in saying that, no matter where you're coming from, everybody has something. So you gotta pick your poison. I know growing up in the high desert in California, we had to worry about rattlesnakes and even scorpions. So depending where you're coming from, just be prepared. We also do have copperhead snakes and the black snakes. Those ones you don't want to do anything with because they run off the copperheads. So all the stories are true about the snakes and bugs, but again, you do get used to it. Zebulon is a nice blend of small town charm, affordability, and a growing economy. Now, while there are some trade-offs like limited entertainment and some longer commutes for certain professions, there's still definitely a lot of pros here, especially when it comes to affordability, that outweighs some of the cons. If you found this information helpful, please click the like button so others like you can find this information as well. And if you're considering relocating to Zebulon or anywhere within the Raleigh or surrounding areas and you're looking to purchase a home, we would love to help you. All you have to do is reach out to me. My information is on the screen right here. Feel free to give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email. However you want to get a hold of me, I got your back when relocating to Raleigh, North Carolina. Till next time, we'll see y'all later.